federal dollars. Most of our projects are Port Authority funded, therefore you need our certification, particularly minority, women, or small business certification to move ahead. There are also advantages to being registered, or excuse me, a certified small business with us. You get, in some industries, goods and services, 10% price preferential treatment on your goals or on your bids for particular projects. Those details we'll talk about later if you need to talk.
I would like for the ladies to speak in regard to, from your points of view, the vast opportunities that you envision in reference to small business, particularly in regard to mega projects, $1 billion, and giga projects, $10 billion. Terry, why don't you start, and then those of you chime in.
Well, I want to add two things. First of all, the vast opportunities that I see by going out and talking to businesses and being on the ground, but also with the metrics is that I'm sure you realize that 97.5% of all exporting firms are small businesses, but only 31.4% account for the value of the goods and services that are exported. So basically, the growth I see is going to be in exporting, and of course the president has spoken about that and has gone out. So I see that as being an avenue, and I'm saying that to you so that you can be aware that there is a vast world out there that you can actually tap into to build wealth and build growth. I want to back up a little bit. In addition to the state government opportunities, contracting opportunities, there's also the federal contracting opportunities, and the federal government contracts on everything, both services and goods and products. And so I encourage you to go to a website. It's called FED, F-E-D, Biz, B-I-Z, Ops, O-P-P-S. So FED Biz Opportunities. And on that website, you'll see all of the contracting opportunities in the federal government and all the agencies. They're asked to put all of their contracts on that site so you can go one place. I also encourage you to, if you're interested in some of the certification 8A, 504 loans, all those things, SBA has a table upstairs, and Richard is there. Altitone is the district director, and they'll be able to walk you through some of that as well, because there's a lot of opportunities. Certification from the small businesses, when I'm on the ground, they're telling me the certification process is long, the certification process needs to be more streamlined. And so the Small Business Administration have the SBDCs, the Women Business Centers, and SCORE that can help you get through some of that process. And so I encourage you to do that. So the question was, where are the opportunities? I see opportunities in exporting. I also see opportunities in government contracting, and I can talk to you more about how to get some of that started and how to get on your way and direct you to who to work with to get that done.
Okay, well, to go up to a website, it's hard. What we do is we, quote, profile you. We understand government contracts, so we put the proper NAIC codes and the proper FSCs, and we will go up and have bid matching directly to what you tell us you do, as we cull a description for you. And it's FedBiz and many, many other websites, state, federal, and internationally. So we help you get through this process. Certification, we've been at it for years. We've been helping with the new women-owned business certification on the federal level, so you don't have to spend a fortune being part of WeBank. We go over that woman certification and really self-certification online, and we get you registered online for that. There are other certification programs. We really know the difference. There's a different one. Port Authority could have the state, the uniform one, or it could be the SDB one, the DOT one, the federal one. There's different certifications and different requirements. You don't want to spin your wheels. You want to get a directed, focused marketing approach, so you're not getting everything in the world. So we try to color for you. Get it down to the specific. Yes, soon we are going internationally. All the signs are out there. So of course, we know the ITARs and the EARs. That's my bailiwick. That's International Traffic in Arms, as well as the commercial EARs, Export Administration Regulations. We're aware of that. We're aware of the pitfalls and to be careful. So we're fully versed in that part of procurement. What you don't understand, or what's very, very new, is the international piece that speaks about. They will start adapting the FARs, the Federal Acquisition Regulations. That's what the government, and that's our expertise, the Federal Acquisition Regulations. Right now, it's at an international conference in Washington, and they talked about international sales. And it's very, very important. You're in an international marketplace. Yes, the DOD spends $350 billion. Yes, last year, if you were bid match, you would have known that the VA, right in Eatontown, New Jersey, was the busiest place in the world, the Sheridan, because they were on the street for $17 billion worth of government contracts. They were going to split it out with 5 or 6 government-wide contract holders. All the small businesses were there to find who was bidding the primes as prime to get a piece of the subcontracting opportunities. And the pieces vary. But also, I don't want you to get yourself out. Yes, you may sell IT. You may be a painter, you may be a roofer, but I have a person in the audience who was a doctor, came to the office and said, you know, I want to contract with the U.S. government. Well, it took us back, but you know, she's now contracting with the VA, a very good success story because a professional out of nowhere, okay? And she is contracting with the federal government. Funeral parlor owner in Clifton. Do they sell funeral parlor? They buy funeral parlor services. Oh, yes, they do. I didn't know it. We found out. We could go in and find out what was bought for years back and color you in that direction. Then you can't use the word psychology, but you could use post-traumatic stress and get bids. You might have to be a little flexible. You could do it.